guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have a choose a coin reading, and this is should you buy the item. So this is requested to me by Saint Michael, Saint Gabriel, and Saint Metatron, Saint Samuel as well, and Saint Haniel. Actually, all the archangels requested this one due to the fact that they are in concern of the people out there who has also the same problem with regards to purchases. Like example, like they can't control themselves on buying certain things, especially during the moments wherein there is depression. Some people has the habit to purchase online or to purchase on the shops whenever they're sad. Some of the people are even hoarding stuff that they don't need, and this is to help humanity with their spending. Okay, so basically this will give you an insight as well. If you purchase an item and you don't know why you felt drawn to it, you will also see why you felt drawn to it, why you're called on to buy it, okay, etc. So remember guys, I'm a different reader. I'm somebody who will not sugarcoat things. So this will be a trigger warning for some of you, but yet the truth will set you free. Okay, so even though let's say you receive a no as an answer, let me remind you that having a no as an answer, it just means that something else is greater, okay? Something else is better, more important than what you have in mind. And the angels say there is a reasoning as well if you buy a certain thing that you're called on to manifest, because some of you, the angels say, you have this gift of knowing that if you felt drawn on something, or if you have hunches that you need to buy it for somebody, you purchase it and you don't know why, you will see it, okay, by this reading or someday. So is there anything else? So this could also resonate if you purchase an item already. This will just give you an insight about the item that you purchase, whether it will be useful for your life or for others' life, or will it be not useful. And this is also, I feel like you might be regretful if you purchase already. But the angels say what's important is you learned your lessons, okay? And some of you can resell the item, right? So if ever you're somebody who will resell the item, pray to the divine and remember to say sorry, okay, to God, especially if you accidentally waste the blessing, right? Of course, it's, one of the sins. And also, I forgot what kind of sin was it, okay? But I would say, guys, that we have to cleanse ourselves from negativity and remember to let go of certain things that we don't need and try to be more practical in our spending, okay? So is there anything else, angels? They tell the truth that during this time it will be hard for us to ignore certain temptations, okay, because of the fact that people will be depressed, people will feel nostalgic, especially that they are being triggered in their inner woundings, okay? So during this time, it's a time of contemplation, prayer, and also meditation, and be closer to God, because during the Holy Week season, the angels say we are being called on to learn our lessons. We are being called on to be somebody that is simple, okay, and live a simple life. And this is what the pandemic is teaching us, to live a simple life, to learn how to save money in case of emergency, and learn to cooperate with your government, because the angels say it's really important to work hand in hand, whether you like your government or not. But you have to help as well, right? to make things work out. And don't always blame these things to others. No one wants this pandemic, okay? Let's say there's one certain people, or there's only one person who wants this, but not everyone wants this, right? So the angels say, avoid racism, please. That's also what they want you to know, and avoid being hateful towards others that are really innocent. And please remember that we should work hand in hand, and as human beings, we should be somebody who help our brothers and sisters. So is there anything else? They tell that's it. So anyway, we got 6 choices here. Number 1 is the 5 cents. Number 2 is the 10 cents. Number 3 is the 25 cents. Number 4 is 1 peso. Number 5 is 5 pesos. Number 6 is 10 pesos. So actually this is Philippine coins, guys, okay? Choose wisely. Don't base it on your ego, or else it may not resonate. Let the coins call on to you, but if no coin is calling in, make sure to, try to focus. The angels say sometimes there is a blockage in your intuition, and if ever your thoughts are clouded, like you don't know what to do, better try to calm down, okay? And also pray to God to help you remove the cloudiness of your thoughts, of your intuition, because sometimes we are clouded there, especially if there's a lot of negativity, or there's a lot of people who's casting negativity on you. So to have a protection, guys, try to purchase an evil eye, okay? Or if ever it's about ill wishings, purchase a labradorite, okay? It can also help you. So if ever, let's say, a nasty entity is bugging you, guys, because sometimes if we are weak, we are being backed by negative entities, then have a selenite, okay? But in terms of sensing, guys, this is just for clearing out negative entities, okay? And then what will happen, guys, is that don't touch the selenite while you sense for your coin, because it will not work. Your intuition may not sense any. Okay, that's a tip. And if you don't have selenite, try to bath with salt and water. It will help you cleanse yourself, okay, from negativity. And have that intention in mind that those negative energies, evil eyes, and also curses will be removed from your body with the help of the divine. And also be mindful to be connected to our source, because God really knows what's important for us, right? And God will help us cleanse from the negativity of this world, all right? And remember, don't base your life in material wealth. Remember to be holy, the angels say, and to live a simple life. Okay, so that is what this pandemic is teaching us. So make sure to learn from the pandemic, okay? So is there anything else? Later, that's it. So anyway, guys, just pause the video if you're not yet ready, and I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose number 1, which is the 5 cents. I don't know if you can see the 5. Here you go. Here is a reading. So anyway, let's see if you should purchase the item or not that you have in mind. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you should buy it. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know if number 1 should buy the item or not. Okay, so I think that you have been thinking a lot about that item, because I feel like for some of you could have trust issues with items, but yet I feel like that's keeping you awake at night as well with that item. So they want to show this to you. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. The angels say, but it doesn't affect this 3. So basically, we got a no as an answer because this is just the energy, okay? Now, let's see why the angels gave you a no as an answer. Let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another shuffle, they say. So we'll see. Okay, I get it why. A no. I think that why you are hesitant because your guides are guiding you not to. So the angels say you have to browse your options. Another. Take a detour. They tell me. One more. But don't cheat, they say. So anyway, this is the overall energy, okay? Let's see what is the energy here. So I feel like your guides are really stopping you from buying this one, okay? Because the angels say if ever you will pursue to buy it, okay, someone will own it. As you can see, like I feel like it will be just a giveaway, or you might resell the product if ever you will purchase it. That's why they gave you no as an answer. You may not like it, okay? Or you may accidentally give it as a gift. So with this one, I have a feeling here that actually your guides are asking you not to look back. Okay, to look forward and not to look back. Because if this is in upright position, it's like the angel is asking you to go back here, okay, based on the meaning on the cards on the booklet. So anyway, with this one, so you're being blocked actually from the temptation by the angels. That's what's going on here, or your guides, whatever you believe in, guys. And I have a feeling here that you're also receiving some messages that you could have some options in your head and you don't know what to choose. But if ever you're thinking about a certain thing that you're eyeing on, they ask you to browse your options, because the item that you have in mind is just, look at that, just pretty on the outside, but or it was Photoshop, but when you have it, you will not like it. Like you will be shocked, like the seller just trick you with Photoshop or filter, whatever it was. So that's why they're asking you to take a detour, take another option. And they feel like you really have sleepless nights about this. So the angels say just let go of the item. Okay, there's a reason why you will not purchase it, because it's not healthy for you. So with this one, I have a feeling here that the divine is calming you down honestly and test the water. So I think that I feel like some of you are dealing with a seller that's kinda deceitful. They're lying about their product, so I'm reading this intuitively, and that's why you have to test the waters, because this person has hidden agendas. Okay, there's something, what do you call this? There's something fishy about them, because even with the angel's eyes, it's the angel looks the other way while filling the other cup. So it's like the seller, like, you know, doing the job as a seller, but yet there's some deceitfulness. Okay, so let's check with your charms what it has to say to gain more some clarity. So I'm also feeling, guys, that you're having a hard time to express, okay? I feel like you're being, what do you call this? You're being hesitant to approach or to express. Like, if ever you will contact the seller, you're being stopped by your guides, okay? So anyway, here is your charm. So they suggest you to leave the seller if ever you're eyeing on an item with a particular seller, okay? That's what they want you to do. And they ask you to follow your hunches, okay? If ever you feel uncomfortable, okay, with a certain product or a seller, follow the hunches because it will guide you towards what is meant to be, or it's gonna protect you from these deceitful people. Because I believe, guys, some of you are in tune with your heart, and some of you, you're required to use practicality or logical sense. And the angels say some of you, you're being called on to be wise in your decision making, okay? Don't fall into the trap of just flowery words without reality, okay? And also, if ever you're gonna purchase an item, make sure to look at the comments of, you know, their buyers. That's what I'm gonna suggest as well, because based on your reading, guys, there's something deceitful about the seller, that your seller's not being honest about an item. Could be an item is second hand, and then the seller will post it's brand new. That's not good, right? So what else that we got here is this one. So I have a feeling here, guys, that you're being enlightened by the universe. Actually, you're being loved by the divine. That's the reason why you're being protected from not overspending your money. So make sure that you budget your money too, because in some cases the angels say right now you're being called on to save your money and avoid being disrupted by this purchase, whatever you have in mind, okay? So you may not need it now, the angels say, and that's a reason why you feel like you shouldn't waste your money. So is there anything else? They say that's it, okay? So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose number 1, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 2, which is the 10 cents, here is your reading. So let's see if you should purchase the item or not. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you should purchase that item. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know if number 2 should purchase the item or not. Another, I feel like for some of you are second guessing about this item. You could be eyeing on 2 items, but you're not sure which is which, okay? So let's see what else. And my head hurts a lot. Anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So by the way, the energy isn't gonna affect the numbering, okay? So basically, as you can see with your reading without this one, we got actually a yes as an answer that you need to purchase that item that you have in mind. But we will clarify why you got a yes as an answer. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another, suddenly my heart pumped. Probably you can't believe this reading that you should purchase that item. But I will say that in some cases, we felt drawn to an item because we don't know why. But in the future, you will know. I feel like God has a plan that, you know, Like your guides can see the future. And they know that that is what you want. Okay, so you may not see it now, but in the future you will. Again, the angels repeat that same thing. I feel like you could be somebody who's searching for more options, but not with this one, okay, that you have in mind. And I feel like you could be thinking like this will not be a goodbye. Okay, and let's check what we have. Actually, the angels keeps giving us cards, so I'll just let it be. I will just stop if they ask. Okay. Now, anyway, this is your overall energy. So for your overall energy, this is how you're feeling. Like you feel like this, like you're not coming down. Because the angels are urging you to buy it, okay? But I really feel like you doubt it, guys, okay? Because I'm sensing here that you could be thinking like you should save some money and you shouldn't and overindulge your money, or you shouldn't be giving to others. So some of you could be thinking of buying a gift for a certain person, but that you want to keep your money to yourself. And the angels are really urging you, hey, purchase this item, but you don't want to take a move. It is the Fool card in reverse. So that's the energy. First card that we got is this one. So the angels say, I feel like you really have to buy it, guys. It's not for yourself, to be honest with you, but it is for somebody else. And that's why the one that you're eyeing is something that you're hesitant to buy. Okay, so I feel like it's a challenge of the heaven for you to be a giving person. Because this is what you need to learn. You need to learn to be giving. Because God cannot give you a lot of things if you keep it all to yourself. And you could be thinking like, hey, I have money issues, I can't give right now. But the heaven is really encouraging you, please give. Okay, honestly, I think that is one of your purpose, guys, is to give. And you don't have to only self-love or nurture yourself. You really have to, learn to share your gifts. Learn to share your blessings. Because if you don't know how to share things, it will be taken away from you. Like, you don't give God a reason why He should give you more if you're keeping to yourself. So it's your challenge, guys, to learn how to have a giving heart. Okay, if you don't have money, okay, why not talk to God about it? Okay, so anyway, your guardian angel, on the other hand, is also kind of trying to pull you away from, trying to, what do you call this? Try not to give to yourself a lot. Learn how to give. Learn how to care for others. Okay, so you could be always in a hermit mode. You could be always thinking about yourself. But look around you. A lot of people really, you really surround yourself with people, but yet this is your energy. Like all for yourself only. Kind of thing. So expect, because of this negative attitude, you will only have what is enough for you. Okay, and the heavens say this is kind of also your energy, like you're ignoring people around you. You could be somebody whom is scared of people. Okay, the angels say you don't have to ignore others. You have to, let go of this trauma. You have to heal. And that's the reason why with this kind of experience, you're being called on to provide. You're being called on not to be selfish. And I feel like it's one of your traumas, okay, to give to others. Probably you encounter greedy people in your life or scammers. But what I want you to know is that not all people are scammers. Not all people are whatever you think they are. And the angels say it's not healthy to just keep all for yourself. And the angels say you need to learn how to give, see? Because if you give, the angels say, actually there will be somebody who's gonna be happy. So they want you to purchase that item so that somebody will be happy. And learn not to have certain things just to brag on people. So avoid being like a narcissist, the angels say. Because if you are only onto yourself, then what will happen to you is that you will have a downfall with regards to your career or with regards to your money. And this kind of experience is really teaching you how to be reunited with others and not always be in this solo mode, only saving money for yourself and loving yourself too much. Okay, you have a lot of love to yourself, yes. But now, since you have a lot of love to give to yourself, why not share it to others? So that's why they gave you a yes and answer. Because somebody needs it. So, yeah, it's not for your wanting only. Let's check with your charms what we have to say. So some of you could be thinking it's something expensive. But yet what your calling is, you have to do that. It's a challenge for you. Another data. So anyway, here are your charms. So for the charms that we got here is that this experience is teaching you to have a good heart to others, because you could have this kind of energy that you always walk away from people. Okay, you could be somebody who's always in your mind, or you're thinking about practicality and you're only into this, okay, with regards to your career. You're a self person, okay, but yet you have to let go of, this kind of habit of thinking only about yourself, okay. Put that to rest, because right now you're experiencing these triggers because you need to have a good heart, because your purpose here on earth is to give, is to provide. Alright, so you will be successful in the end if you learn how to let go of being selfish. Okay? And so remember that what you give out there is what you shall receive. If you give God the reason that, He should give you only for yourself only, then you will only have less, guys, okay? So give the divine a reason why He will provide you a lot. So is there anything else? They say learn to give, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're in survival mode. So if you don't have the money yet, the angels say even though you have less, okay, and somebody needs help, you really have to help. Okay, have a good heart, practice giving. And some of you experience difficult situation in money because you need to learn how to have a compassionate heart. Okay, so and learn how to treat others kindly, okay, not only the rich but also the poor, the lowly. The angels say that is a part of your mission work, guys, so you really have to have a compassionate heart, because if you fail this, guys, you will have a downfall with regards to your career, okay? So be patient, the angels say, with your money. It will manifest if you have a giving heart. So is there anything else? They say be prepared for big changes is about to happen in your life. So if you show the divine that you're a giving person, God will provide you more. But if you remain the same, then this bad change will happen. So please, guys, change. Okay, change so that, experience will not teach you the hard way. Because honestly, if you didn't change to have a compassionate heart, God will make you experience to become poor so that you may have compassion towards the poor. You may know how it feels like, how to be poor, and why you should give to the one that needs it, okay? So is there anything else? they say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose to, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 3, which is a 25 cents coin, here is your reading. I'm not sure if you can see. Alright, so let's see if you should purchase a certain item number 3. So we'll see with your cards. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you should buy the item. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's check, alright? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so you may be able to know if those who chose number 3 should buy the item or not. Another. I feel like you wanna say not. But let's see guys if you will get yes or a no. I feel like guys, this is a blessing in disguise, but you don't want it, okay? You could be thinking like it's gonna be a waste of time. I feel like you could be a hater of the item as well for some of you. Honestly, I feel like my left hand hurts. Could be you're hesitant to buy it because somebody don't want you to buy it. Okay? That can be. That's why you're hesitant to buy. Anyway, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. Or if there's no one else, okay, you could be trying to prevent yourself from buying. Could be because you have lack of money. That can be as well. There's a lot of reason, right? But we will clarify to see. Because based on your cards, guys, you have a lot of upright cards. And we will not tackle in with the overall energy. We will just count the cards here. So obviously we got a yes because you got 4 upright and we have 2 reverse. Majority is upright, so it's a yes. Now I'm gonna clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another, they tell me. So you could be somebody who's having someone whom is like a negative, what do you call this, a person that's too negative in your family, or I feel like more on track. You don't know. I feel like you're so sad. Could be since childhood you can't follow your goals and your dreams, or you can't even buy whatever you desire. Could be you have a strict parents around you, or could be not, if not parents, could be your partner don't want you to buy a lot, okay? One more, they say. Alright, so, okay, they want to give us more cards. So I feel like you're creating an illusion for yourself that you can't buy certain thing or you're not worth it to buy it. But you got a yes, guys. Why yes? So we will see. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading here. So what we got here, guys, is that actually, the divine is wanting you to know that you can afford it, okay? If ever you doubt your money, because I feel like you could be feeling like you're overspending. And with this one, I feel like this is how you're feeling, like you're being tempted to buy it, okay? Okay, you're tempted, as you can see. And with the Judgment and Ace of Cups, so I feel like there could be somebody that is, you know, thinking negatively about you, indulging yourself, okay? But yet, it's either somebody or you know, not wanting to, you know, what do you call this? Be happy with the fruits of your labor. Okay, so let's see. First card that we got is this one. So the angels say that you will be happy once that you receive this item. But yet somebody is mad, as you can see. And then the next thing that we got here is this one. So I feel like you have a lot of things that you want to buy, but that you're always hesitant to buy. And the angels say, so, it's now time for you to realize that you have the right to be fulfilled, okay? With also regards to, let's say, experiencing at least the fruits of your labor. Like, you have the right to be happy, okay? Because I have a feeling here that you want to, I feel like for some of you, could be you just have a job and you want to experience what you haven't experienced when you're a child. So I feel like for some of you, you have inner child woundings that you need to resolve, and that's the reason why you have to buy it. I think that based on, could be people around you, they're not into that. Could be they're too mature and they're trying to make you as like they are. But people has a different attitude, okay? And these people should not try to dim your light, try to be too strict. You're too old already, okay, to go after what you want or go after what you want to do. So they do say be free on exploring yourself. I will suggest, guys, okay, if you're wanting something, like you're longing for a certain thing, okay, could be you want to collect, could be you want to go after what makes you happy. I will suggest, guys, to make it as your business as well, because that is what you love to do, or you love to collect. And you can relate to those people that also like the same item. And by you having it as a business, these people will let you buy certain things, okay? Without them even knowing if it will be for your purchase or for your business. Because that's what I did with regards to me having Androids, okay, way back in the past. Now anyway, with this one, so I have a feeling here that feeling the divine is granting your inner child wantings, because you really have inner woundings here, okay? And I have a feeling that could be for some of you could be afraid that you might hoard once that you got addicted, okay? That's why you're trying to prevent yourself from purchasing, but yet the divine purchase it. And for some of you, if this is really what you love, you can make it as a business, as a suggestion, guys. So the next thing that we got here is this one. So you could have a strict person in your life that is really not wanting you to buy it, okay? Or it could be you. So the angels say, actually, you can remove yourself from this kind of illusion. I feel like it's not on, the angels trying to, or their guys trying to make you not buy it, okay? It's on your perspective or somebody else. And then the next thing that we got here is this one. So this is the angel of will. So the angels say, actually, you can. Don't create an illusion for yourself that you're inside the box. And that's why we also have this card, okay? You can go after what you want, okay? You can stay in the box. You can go out of the box that others or you put yourself into. Because I'm sensing for some of you, you could be thinking about the lack of money, how to do this and that. The angels say, but you can do it. Okay, but wait, if ever you don't have money, then take some time, save money. Okay, that's what they want you to do. Or I feel like you could be somebody who wants to invest it on other things, but I'm sensing here, okay, that the angels ask you to buy it because it will help you mend your inner child, and it will help you to explore, the angels say, for possible business too. So what they want you to do is that if you really like the item, then keep it. Buy it, okay? Don't mind what others are saying, because honestly speaking, the angels say you have been pleasing others to the point that you forgot to give to yourself. The angels say, so with the justice, I'm saying here that you really deserve this, and you just have to fight, that blockage not fighting the person that's against you, but you have to, fight the illusion that you have or others put to you. So anyway, let's check with your charms what we have here. One more, they tell me. So anyway, here are your charms. So for the charms that we got here, guys, is this one. So I have a feeling that you are ghosting your wanting. And I feel like whatever you want came from your heart. Like you have strong hunches that you should buy this or you should start a business about this one. Go after it because you will enjoy it. It is something that you like. Okay, it's not a burden, And then the next thing that we got here is this. Okay, this is really what you love to do, and I feel like this is also what you forgot to do, is to nurture yourself, is to at least experience the fruits of your labor. If ever you're not yet working, you have an allowance, I would say go after it. Okay, save money and go after it, because honestly, when I start my Nendoroid, I begin when I'm studying, and from my allowance I was able to purchase those things. Okay, so with this one, could be some people around you could be saying that it's immature, or could be you're thinking that way to yourself. Don't dim your light, guys. Okay, it's just normal to some people that they go after what their inner child wantings, because we are healing our inner child. Okay, and our inner child knows how to make us happy. And remember that inner child is happy if we learn to love our childhood, stuff. Okay, so anyway, this could be you. I feel like the angels are trying to say, don't detour your way. Just go after what you want. Okay, and it's okay, because the angels say you're really divinely guided to purchase the item, because some of you're meant to make it as your business, as one of your career could be for some of you, and it could be a great business. So if ever you want to make it as a business thing, okay, the angels say learn something from it. And that's why, with regards to your cards, it will open your eyes to another discovery. Okay, so is there anything else, angels? Maybe you got a yes as an answer, because the angels say it's your decision to make, but yet the divine really wants you to take this opportunity for you, to be happy, for you to have a new opportunity out there, and you will truly love the item, especially if it's something new to you. Okay, so is there anything else? Okay, that will be a sentimental thing to you guys. That's why it's very important to sometimes follow our goals, our dreams. We cannot grow if we continuously, be stuck inside the box. Okay, so is there anything else? Do something creative with your life, the angels say. Be free to discover what is out there. As long as you're not hurting others, the angels say it's okay. As long as you're not even harming yourself, okay? So is there anything else? Well, that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 3, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 4, which is the Piso or 1 peso coin, here is your reading. So let's see if you should purchase that item number 4. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you should. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's check. I feel that people have been cursing you. Okay, people could be putting illusion spells on you guys. So if ever that's the case situation, remember to bath yourself with salt and water from head to toe according to the angels. Okay, that will cleanse away the negativity or the evilness of these people that has been cursing you. Okay, and also wear black tourmaline according to the angels. and evil eye as well. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know if number 4 should purchase that item. So I have a feeling here that somebody is really trying to destroy your name or even destroy your life. I feel like it's like the same illusion spell, okay, that they put to Sushant, they say to me. So I feel like this person have ill wishings towards you, that you may not receive your blessings, okay? And I feel like you may be able to destroy your own life. I don't really feel like it's working though. I'm sensing like the divine is preventing you actually from harming yourself or falling into your I can hardly speak illusion. So I feel like these people also try to distort your communication skills or the chakra that holds your gifts, okay? Like example, if you're into art, sacral chakra. If you're into communication, like, in YouTube, throat chakra. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So anyway, the angels say, good news is that the illusion spells are fading away. Okay, if ever you purchased the item already, the angels say what's important is you learn your lesson, that you really have to cleanse yourself, okay? But yet we will see. Because I feel like for some of you purchased that item already and now you regret it because you're running out of money. Okay, it could be you're asking if you'll be able to recover after whatever this person have done. So for some of you, you're aware that there could be an illusion spell because you feel it heavily on your crown chakra. Because I see here, based on your... Actually, we got a lot of reverse. How many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, funny thing, we got 4 upright and 4 reverse. I will not add this because this is the overall energy. But we will see why kinda we have a maybe as an answer. Now we'll check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I have a feeling here, guys, that okay, you could be dealing with a distorted feminine or masculine person. Like this person really wants to harm you by cursing you, okay? And your success, you could be well known, you could be somebody who has a potential to be rich, and that's why I feel like this person is creating illusions in your mind that I feel like this person could be attacking emotionally too, so that you may feel nostalgic and you buy certain stuff that you don't need. I feel like crying here, so I'm really sorry, guys. Hugs to you. I feel really heavy, honestly. So anyway, this is your overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what we got here is that you could be into that illusion spell, okay? That's why some of you already purchased the item. Some of you are still thinking about it. So basically, we can't say no or yes if you already purchased it. But what the divine wants you to know is that this is not really your wanting. Okay, it's not something that your inner child longs. It's not something that you also long. Okay, and that's what they want you to know with the overall energy. It's not really written, as you can see. So with that actually energy, it's kind of saying no to me. But we will figure it out once that we already done with the reading. So that is when we have a final conclusion, whether it's a yes or a no. So anyway, as I told you, someone is casting illusion spells because even the moon card represents that. Okay, so that you may have a downfall, so that you may have, you may overuse your money. I feel like you're trying to stop the temptation here, but yet with the King of Cups, I feel like you could be somebody who's materialistic too. I know that cups is not about material wealth, but I'm basing it on my intuition, guys, okay? So I have a feeling here that you have self-love to yourself, like whatever that you really desire, you buy it, okay? And could be this person knows that, and that's why your person is creating illusion spells. I feel like this person could be also dramatic, like they could be involved in a third party, they could be, things could not be going well with your life, and then they want your life to be just like what's happening to them, because I feel like they could be, I feel like they're involved in a third party. I don't know why, guys, but I don't feel like you're included in that. I feel like your life is at peace, honestly. And to be honest, okay, they gave you a no as an answer because that is the illusion that this person is putting to, because this person don't want you to receive your blessings. They want you to waste your money so that you will have a problem with your money, okay? And you will not have enough strength. You will get weak because you don't have money anymore. So what I want you to do right now is to calm yourself, okay? Whenever you see an opportunity, calm yourself down and analyze if you really needed it, okay? The angels say some of you can cancel it, okay? And anyway, with this one, I have a feeling here that you're being released from this illusion spell, because I do see here that you want to go after something, but I feel like this is not really your wanting. I feel like if ever you got away from the illusion spell, you will realize it, okay? And I feel like what's important is you're learning your lesson not to overspend your money, the angels say, because I feel like the universe will not allow this stress to happen. If ever the case situation is that you go after what you want already, you purchase the item, and then you're scared that you're gonna lose your money because this person's creating illusion, it will come back to them. Like they will have money issues, they also have a third party situation going on, and I think that this person's trying to distort your crown chakra. So what I want you to do is release your wanting on this item. Try to remove the curse, bath with salt and water, that's what they gonna suggest. And then the next is this one, so you could be admiring, but based on the angel of wisdom, you know, it's really a no as an answer. Like you don't need those things, you just admire it, but yet you might not use it, okay? So with this one, I have a feeling here, yeah, you could be a star, and this person really obviously don't want you to have a victory, because this is angel of victory, okay? They could have a downfall, and they don't also want to drag you down. Okay, this person is crazy, honestly. So anyway, yeah, this person casts black spell on you, so that you will experience the same pain that they are experiencing. They could be experiencing a lack of money or drama in their life. So what they want you to do right now is to pray that you may be able to overcome it if ever you already purchased the item. Anyway, so let's check with your charms what we have here. So some of you, the angels say, you can work things out with the item that you purchased. You can resell it if you want, okay? So that you can get away from this, okay, toxicity. And some of you, the divine will give you a lot of money, and you will get out, don't worry, okay? I feel like it's fading away, okay? So I feel here that, yeah, this person is obviously your karmic, and some of you, you're not really aware that someone casts a spell on you. But with this heart here, so I feel like for some of you, you could go after whatever you want. This is your attitude, like you really acknowledge your inner child. And that's the reason why this person casted this kind of illusion spell, because they know your attitude. And this person, obviously we got two mirror stuff here. Okay, so they do want you to experience whatever that they're experiencing right now. Honestly, I feel like you should get away from this person because this person is toxic and evil, honestly speaking, and I feel like they don't want you to have your wishes come true. I feel like I need to pull some karma cards for you guys, okay? So wait, let me just finish this charm. So anyway, with this one, so the angels do care for you. They just want you to learn the lessons here, okay? Don't go after something that you don't really resonate with. Don't go after something that is not important. It's now time to be more practical during this time, the angels say. So I feel like with regards to your downfall, some of you already overspent your money, but yet you will rise from the ashes. I feel like the divine is truly gonna help you. Okay, so with this one, I feel like let go of illusion spells, okay? Release your wanting. Because I feel like for some of you, you were somebody who discovered something new, okay, and you really want to spend a lot of money on that certain thing, okay? So if ever you purchase already, please resell. This is not something that you really want or you're gonna use forever. So okay, since the angels asked me to pull some cards so we may know what is the karma for this individual, I will do that, guys, for you all, okay? So be patient with yourself and don't mind this bully. Just remove yourself from whomever this is. Protect yourself, fear protection, things like evil eye, like black tourmaline, okay? Or even labradorite. And of course, talk to your spirit guides. Ask your spirit guides to remove this illusion on your head. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 4 for cursing them or putting illusion spell on them. Another, they say to me, so release your wanting, okay? They keep on repeating that. So I feel like your person will suffer a lot because they have been doing this to you for years already. They don't really want you to achieve something in your life. They don't want you to be popular. They are trying to even destroy your name or your foundation even with regards to money. I feel like they have been crying, or you could be crying because of this. You could be already aware because you could be watching pick a card readings about this. So they want to to show this. So this is the overall energy. Oh my gosh, these are not good cards, honestly. So honestly speaking, their bad karma is that they won't be emotionally fulfilled and their life will obviously be dramatic, as you can see, because they are doing bad things on others, okay? So this is you, you're trying to manifest wealth in your life. I feel like you could be somebody whom is going from poor to rich, okay? And I'm sensing here, guys, that you have a lot going on in your life. You could be somebody who is in the face of drama in the past and you're overcoming it. So your person obviously wants you to experience it again, but it will not work because it will come back to them. Like they won't be happy with their life with regards to their emotions, okay? And they will have a problematic life. And some of them might get singles for the rest of their life. And I feel here one of their karma is that they won't be satisfied and happy. They won't be passionate, okay? That's what's going on. And with this one, I feel here that you'll be able to remove yourself from whatever this person is doing to you, because this person wants you to focus on sadness. They don't want you to be happy, obviously. So the karma that they will get is that they created an illusion to themselves. Like whatever that they're waiting will not come to them, because they're trying to block your blessings. Okay, that's what happened here. They created their own illusion spell. So what will happen is that things will not go well in their life. They will be backstabbed. People will talk badly on them. They won't be happy for the rest of their life, because the spells, look at that, is coming back to them. They are not aware. They keep on casting, but it comes back to them. So honestly, they will also be attacked in terms of money, because this is what they're doing to you. They're putting ill wishings on you. Okay, for you not to have any money, for you to not to be grounded. So it will happen to their foundation as well. Okay, and then the next thing that we got here is that obviously what will happen is that they will remove themselves. Like they will beg for mercy, because honestly here, okay, if ever they are rich, they won't be successful anymore. They might lose their job, they might lose a home. Something that they have will be gone. Okay, whether it's job, whether it's relationship, what makes them happy will not be there anymore. And they can't move on from it. They can be successful. They can go after this one. Because I feel like this person really is a burden to your life. And the karma that they will get, they will not be a financially stable person, because this is what they try to put you through. They thought that they will not have burdens, but they will. Okay? Because I feel like this is you. You want to be happy. You're not somebody who is cursing. You're just going after what you desire. Okay, and this person, I feel like, will be backstabbed. Their spell will come back to them. Honestly. They try to mislead you to buy certain things or try to scam you, but it will not work. So, the angels say, let go of the illusion that this person has put you through. Okay, if ever you can still resell the item, resell it. Okay, that's what they want you to do. Okay, so is there anything else? They thought the spell will backfire sooner or later, but if ever you already waste a lot of money, pray to the divine that the divine may help you with this kind of trouble that you put yourself to. You can give it to charity and it will come back to you again as a blessing from God. The angels say. So remember, what's important is you're learning the lessons, okay? So be patient with yourself. Don't be harsh to yourself. Don't keep on blaming yourself. No, it's not your fault, guys. Somebody cast a spell on you. Okay, so is there anything else? They thought that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose for, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hey guys, for those who chose number 5, which is the 5 pesos coin, here is your reading. So let's see. Ooh, I suddenly slipped the other cards. So anyway, let's check. Suddenly, I can't speak. I don't know why. But we'll check. So, if majority of the cards are in upright, it means that you should purchase the item. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So, we'll check. Pardon guys, I don't know what happened. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So, we may be able to know if number 5 should purchase the item or not. So, I feel like this thing that you're inquiring about is heaven sent. Like, it is a reminder of the divine that you're guided and you are loved by the universe. So, I feel pain here and sadness too. Wow. This is good cards, guys, honestly. And so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. Surprisingly, all are upright. No, sorry, only one reverse. So could be, guys, okay? You could be thinking like, I don't need this item. Could be, I feel like for some of you, I feel like it's really a blessing, but that you're not going after it because you're doubting. That's only the blockage that I see. And honestly, my soul chakra is blocked at the beginning and until now. So I think that you're not saying this about this item. Like, let's check with the charms, with the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. So we got a yes and answer, guys, because we only got one reverse. So I feel like you could relate to number 2. I'm sorry, number 2. Number 4. Like somebody could have casted spells on you, and some of you, your soul chakra was being blocked by whomever that person is. I feel like you are removing yourself from a difficult cycle or situation, or from illusion spells that spellcasters has been casting to you. And I'm sensing here, if ever you're not somebody who has what do you call this, spells casted on you, you don't feel like it. I really feel, guys, that you're being removed from illusions, like from your purchases too. You're analyzing, you're sorting if you need an item or not. You're starting to be awakened, be mature in your purchases. Like, you're coming out of number 4 phase. So some of you, okay, I will say watch number 4 because that is your old energy, old pile, and you may understand why this has been happening to you in the past, okay? So anyway, congratulations, because you know, whatever you're thinking of purchasing is really divinely guided for you. Like, it's really meant for you. That's why you felt drawn to it, okay? So, okay, forgive me. So I don't know why I still feel like I can't concentrate. Probably because of the illusion spells that whomever your caster has been casted. Because this is your overall energy. So for the energy, the divine is releasing you from illusion. I feel like counter spell, like the divine is countering the spell that was casted to you. And whomever is your caster experiencing troubles with regards to their money. Okay, that's what's going on to them, because they thought that they can sneakily attack you, brainwash you that you need this item, whatever. Because I feel like in the past, you were able to, I feel like you survived, okay, difficult phase in your life that you managed to escape from illusion spell, or you managed to discover that you need to be mindful with your expenses. So judgment is here. So it just means that the divine already judge this person. What will be their punishment? So what happened here is that the bad karma strike on your caster. Okay, and you're removed from the illusion. So what happened to them is whatever they did to you. Like, they cast illusion spells. So as they live in an illusion, they don't know what they should do with their money. They don't know. They will be somebody who is confused with their purchases. So things have been shifted for you. So this is your other card. So some of you still experiencing attacks, honestly. I don't know why it sends also breakup spell, but it will not work. If ever you're somebody who's stressed out with a breakup spell, okay, the angels say don't worry about it, because it will not happen, okay? Because the divine is now protecting you from this person, because this person is not stopping from harming you. So that's why things will shift. Like whatever that you're wishing will be granted to you. So I feel like you're somebody who has a lot of money, okay? Or if ever you don't have yet the money, you will overcome it, okay? You will have money coming in. That's what I want you to know. And you will have this item that you really want, because I feel like the item is also a blessing from God, okay? And then I feel like I felt drawn to share this to you guys, okay? So anyway, I also received this same number as you are when I asked if I should have purchased this, and even Sushant, I asked, okay? I also have the same number with those purchases. And I would say that during the time that the angels asked me to purchase this, I was also doubting, okay? But yet I realized that they're just trying to show me the number 7, okay? And honestly, it is very significant. 7, as I discovered on my research, is about the end of a difficult cycle, like you're going away from this illusion spell that others has casted to you. So since that is a confirmation, I feel like they want you to take this item, and you will treasure it by your heart, because that is a gift from the divine, and you will like the item because your worry could be of the money overspending. But I'd see here with the angel of wisdom being here. So what I want you to know is that you learned your lessons, okay? And I feel like you're aware that you felt drawn to a certain item, but yet the angels say it shifted, like there's no more illusion spell, because based on this, but I don't feel like it's happening. Like if ever it's working, it doesn't work that much anymore. Like the illusions have been removed. So with this one, I feel like whomever is attacking you, actually the divine is really protecting you from that person. So you will be in this emperor phase. So if you're worried about money right now, but you purchase a lot of things, the angels say what they want you to know is that you will be rich. Okay, you will be able to overcome this kind of obstacle, because I feel like in the past years you live in an illusion spell, and I'm sensing like now it's not working. Okay, you become like an emperor now, so that's why I feel like blessings start to pour into your life. That's what's going on with you. Number 5. And with this one, I have a feeling here that the divine really wants you to go after what you want, what you deserve. Because I feel like, yeah, with the lovers, if you're worried about the breakout spell, it will not work. You will be happy, guys, okay? And if ever you have problem with money, it won't be a problem, guys. You will be happy. You'll be very abundant. Some of you will be rich, and you may encounter a partner, because I feel like you're divinely guided to purchase, some of you, okay? To purchase, so you may find this person. But for some of you, I have a feeling here that the spells will backfire. If somebody's casting breakup spell, don't worry, okay? Don't worry, because you are on the right path, okay? And because of this, it also reminds me of the breakup spell is over, the angels say. So congratulations, you get out of a difficult cycle, the angels say. You don't have to worry about the thing, because in your Akashic records, guys, you're meant to have this partnership. I know that this is not about purchases anymore, but I think somebody needs to hear this, okay? So if ever you really wanted to purchase, go after it, okay? It's on alignment. It's something that will make you happy. And that is also a sign from the divine that you are loved. You are blessed. Honestly, whatever that they're sending, like the one that I purchased, the light stick, and as well as this doll, Okay, honestly, they are they have sentimental values, right? So that is kind of the vibe that your item is, okay, the one that you will purchase. Something memorable from the universe, and it's kind of like a memorabilia too, just a reminder by God that you are loved, you are blessed, you are holy. The angels say you're attached to the divine, and that's why you're experiencing a lot of gifts coming in. A lot of money will flow into your life to remove the burdens of this illusion spell that someone has casted onto you, and you will be removed from the illusion. You will realize now that it's not your problem that you purchased a lot of things in the past. It's just somebody casted something onto you. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't sense it, okay? So I feel like for some of you still have to take bits of the spells, okay? If ever that's a case situation, because in the beginning of your reading, I feel like my throat chakra is blocked. At the same time, I can't concentrate much. If ever that's also happening to you guys, please remove that kinda distort by cleansing yourself with salt and water whenever you bath, okay? And also, okay, to remove the curse, the angels say, talk to God. Ask God, please God, help me remove this curse. Remove the clouds in my thoughts, in my mind. Because I feel, guys, in your number, you're attached to God. Okay? God listens to your prayers. God sees you suffer with this person, whoever did this nasty thing. Okay? And God will grant it for you. If ever you have problem with money, God will grant it. God will not put you to burden like this one, because it's not your fault, okay? So you're being released from the illusion spells, and you will realize that it's never your fault, okay? So the angels say watch number 4, you will relate, okay? Anyways, or anything else, that is your past energy, guys. Don't get confused if it's about your item on number 4. No, that is your past to you, and this is your present to you. Okay, the thing that you ask is number 5, but your past self is number 4. Okay, so is there anything else? They tell that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose 5, it's a yes as an answer. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. Okay, the charms. I talk a lot in your reading. Forgive. So let's see what else that we have in your charms. So the heaven wants you to purchase it as part of your destiny as well. Some of you, it will open new gates towards your opportunities. Okay, and I also sense really strongly breakup spell. Could be somebody casting such, okay, but it will not work because you guys are really destined for this person, okay? That's what they want you to know, and that illusion spell will be over. So with regards to your career, you will accelerate, and some of you are destined to purchase that item to begin a small business, okay? And it will grow sooner or later. Just the angels say, don't rush into things, okay? Learn to behave, save money, okay? Once that you're on the calmer waters, that's the moment you'll attack, okay, towards whatever you love, because the angels say, whatever the item that you felt drawn to, okay, it's something that you will love. It opened new doors towards a business, okay, for some of you. Okay, and it will bring you home money. It will bring you emotional fulfillment because you learned your lessons already, and this is a gift from God. Okay, that's what they want you to know for passing the test, the breakup spell too. I feel like you overcome all those things that this person has done, okay, whomever the caster is. So about the caster, guys, the information is on number 4. Okay, so I feel like the person that you love also love you too, and you need to be more practical with regards to your spending, the angels say. So things will shift for you, number 5. If you're experiencing lack of money right now, 5 is about changes, okay? You will overcome these things. Okay, you will be rich. This is your confirmation too. And if you can't afford your item right now, be patient. Angels say you will have it, okay? So is there anything else? So if you're worried that somebody continuously do black magic on you, continuously protect yourself, continuously pray always to the divine to remove any curses, spells, that black magic illusion that people has put onto you. Okay, so I feel like you release yourself from bad karma too. So if ever you have some bad karma built up in the past, it's now gone. You will not have upcoming bad karma, but make sure, guys, don't sin. Because if you created a sin for yourself, honestly speaking, bad karma will come back to you, right? So congratulations, you overcome. It's the end of a difficult cycle. No wonder why number 7 is here. Okay, so this is also your confirmation that it's over. End of a difficult cycle. You will not experience this same pain. Okay, God is divinely guiding you towards the right path, so make sure to listen to your intuition, listen to your guides, and write your dreams, they say, because during this time they are giving you a lot of hints in your dreams, and also numbers too. Make a research about the numbers that they gave to you so you may be aware what's really going on. Okay, and where you're heading to, the angels say. So what's important is you learned your lesson. Okay, don't create the same mistake of the past. Okay, let go of the past, move in the calmer waters, release this person, whoever cast nasty spells, wish them well. Okay, don't ever curse them or else it will come back to you. So remember, avoid revenge, avoid doing bad things because you're free from bad karma, guys. Number 5. Is there anything else? What's important is you learned your lessons, okay, even though it's on a hard way, but yet you will overcome it. You will be in a calmer waters. God saw your suffering and they know that you don't deserve this kind of hurt. So that's the reason why I feel like you are a good person. Number 5, that's why you're truly blessed by the divine. So is there anything else? If somebody broke your heart in the past, okay, the angels say it's for the best because you're being guided towards a brighter future with a new lover. Okay, and that connection is truly blessed. So if ever you're asking of a person, then this is your confirmation that this is the one for you and you will be happy. I feel like people will be jealous of it, okay, of you being happy with this person. So they want you to keep these things to yourself because, you know, some people, if ever they got jealous, you know, they might put evil eye on whatever brings you happiness and joy. Okay, learn to keep some things in secret, guys. Number 5, and make sure to help the poor ones that you have the money. Don't be greedy on material things, material wealth, or else, you know, the illusion spells will be back. So don't worry because, you know, things will shift for you. God will try to align you. God don't want you to be astray, okay? So the angels say remove yourself from negative thinking, always be yourself, always be humble, always do what is best, okay? And God will be there for you no matter what. And I feel like crying here, so hugs to you guys, okay? You've been through a lot. I love you all, and God will support you. God will send you blessings. If you're wary of money, it will come. Okay, and congratulations, you're away from negativity. There's no upcoming bad karma. Okay, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 6, which is the what do you call this, 10 peso coin. Here is your reading. So I'm sensing 10 of Pentacles. That's why I don't know what to say lately. So could be you are somebody who's feel like money oriented. But let's see number 6, okay? So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, that you need to purchase that item. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So you may be able to know if number 6 should buy an item. So I don't know why greedy comes to my mind, but the angels are giving you some warning signs that this is not supposedly your past, okay? So they want you, this is in either way they say, they want you to analyze things why it's not gonna give to you, or you're feeling like there is a blockage. Yes, there is, because the divine don't want you to purchase it. It's not on alignment, okay? So it's straight and no as an answer from the angels. So anyway, this is your overall energy, and it's not gonna be included here, okay, on the what they call this numbering, okay? So we're gonna count, guys. Obviously almost all are in reverse, and this is in either way, it's not countable, so as this one, so it's a no. And now you will clarify so we may know why. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I feel like this is a wrong purchase. Oh dear, this one will turn in reverse. You see that flow? So I will just accept it in reverse, even though I don't really read reversals by these cards. Now my eyes hurts. Alright. One more. So avoid being greedy, guys. Some of you, this could be about a collection. Some of you could be turning into a materialistic person. Avoid doing it, guys, okay? Buy the thing that you really love and not something that is not that important to you, okay? Another, they say. So if you're into collectible things, avoid being greedy. That's what they want you to know. Oh, you have a lot of reversal. I wonder why. Freaky, because really I don't accept reversals in these cards, but I will just accept it in your reading, okay? It comes this way. Now anyway, you got this card. This is the overall energy. So the divine is really calming you down, trying to pin you down so you may not go after it, okay? Because I have a feeling here that you really want this item, you're eyeing on it, and you have this sneaky behavior about your money. Like you're saying just a big bits of money and I will purchase it. But the divine don't want you to have it because it's not on alignment with you. I feel like you have strict guides. Like your guides are trying to give you some warning signs because you're forgetting. Could be to save money or invest on other things, okay? So be patient with your life, the angels say, because why they gave you a no as an answer, again, it's not on alignment, okay? And you didn't think it through with the Hermit in reverse. Because I feel like you're wanting it, but yet the divine is really trying the best that they can to block you from having it, okay? Because I have a feeling here with these lovers and this one, I'm sensing like you really love this item, but yet I don't really feel like, yeah, it's something that you love, but yet it's not on alignment, okay? It's like Nendoroids, the angels say, because honestly, the divine wants me to stop my Nendoroid stuff, okay? But I still cling on to it. So I think that that's kind of what's happening to you. So the next thing that we got here is this one. So I have a feeling here that you really admire this item, but yet with this Wheel card, Angel of Wheel in reverse, so they don't want you to go after it because it eats your money. And I'm sensing here with this Judgment, someday you will realize that this is not something that you really want, okay? I feel like in the beginning you like it, but as it lasts longer, it's not something that is fulfilling for you. That's why they want you to let go of your wanting. Because I feel like for some of you, yeah, this could be your collection and you're becoming more greedy. Honestly guys, I also experienced this kind of thing in Nendoroid world. In the beginning guys, I become like this as well, and honestly, when I noticed that I overspent money with certain thing like this, that is when I start to realize that I'm becoming more greedy. And with this Angel of Knowledge, what it's telling is that this is not something that is really practical, and be watchful of your attitude, because if you start to greed, it's a bad sign. The angels say it's okay to have less collections, okay? But don't overspend on it, okay? Don't be somebody who's turning into negativity, okay? Because honestly speaking, this is what's happening here. Like the divine really trying to block this thing so that you may not get it, okay? Because this is an either way. I feel like that is the reason why you're undecisive, because a part of you wants it, a part of you don't want it. It's because, you know, the divine really wants you to focus on other things. You have forgotten, could be to save money, to invest on a business can be, and they're trying to say that to you, but yet I feel here that you're going after it, okay? Like you're being stubborn, so it's a no. And I'm sensing as well with this one, so the angels say if you're not stopping, what's gonna happen here is that you will have a certain experience wherein you will realize that you should have invested on this and that. Okay, you might learn the lesson the hard way. So by this reading, they're hoping that you may understand their message for you, number 6. Okay, it's okay to go after what you want, but yet avoid being in the greedy phase. Okay, things will not work out if you are starting to be greedy. It's a form of negativity. Okay, so let's see with your charms what it has to say. One more. Just 2 items is okay, but too much is not good, not healthy for you. Another, they tell me, so it's gonna eat you alive. Avoid hoarding. Okay, try to watch things about hoarding so you may understand why, okay? So what I want you to know is that you have to be wise with your decision making. And I'm feeling here that, yeah, what I want you to know is that look at yourself, because you're turning into, you're kinda turning into something that you shouldn't be. You were having this negativity of greediness, okay? The angels say, they're not saying that you run away from something that you love. It's alright to have that, but not too much, okay? Learn to be happy on simple things in life. That's also what they want you to know. And some of you could be you're purchasing it so that you will be in a certain group, because I see that here as well, okay? And just forgot where it is. The angels say you don't have to please others, okay? Don't have to please others. You don't have to dim your light for them. You really have to try to run away from the influence of this certain thing. Okay, because it's not healthy for you, and you really have to focus on your work, on your money making, guys, because when there will be an emergency, you can't, what do you call this, you don't have any money to grab it, an opportunity. Okay, so what I want you to do is be more practical, be more wiser in your spending. So if you feel like you're becoming more greedy, try to avoid the temptation. Okay, but it's okay to go after what you want, but don't overdo it, guys. Okay, that's what I want you to do. So could be for some of you, and that will be a good business for you, because that is something that you want. Suddenly I cough. Could be, guys, okay, you could be trying to stop the divine from telling this to you, but you really have to. You really have to listen to the divine, or else something will happen to you that will make you realize that you need to invest on yourself, on saving money in case of emergency. Okay? Be patient with your life. That's also what they want you to know. If you just got awakened that this is not good for you because of this reading, it's part of growing up, guys. Okay, we encounter this kind of mistake. Okay, so release, talk to God about it, guys, for you to not to hoard, for you to learn to let go of the things that is not serving you. That is the secret here, if you will declutter your collection because it's too much. Okay, so God will help you remove yourself from your attachments. Okay, avoid being too attached on material wealth, because it will get you someday. Okay, and you may learn the lessons the hard way. So even though it's kind of heartbreaking to hear this, you have to help yourself, guys. Okay. Okay, and is there anything else? They say the truth that your guides really wants to help you, but yet if you keep on spending your money on this kind of things, they will not send you money anymore. They may cut your blessings, guys, so please avoid spending your money on certain things that you don't really need. If you really like something, it's okay to have less. Okay, just be watchful of your attitude. The angels say don't fall into the trap of greediness, because it's not good to be greedy. It's a negative energy or attitude even. Okay, and yeah, be prepared with your life. The angels say you will be successful one day. Okay, and this is another reason why your blessings are held back from you, because the divine don't want you to waste the blessings on certain things that you don't really need. Okay, or you don't really not be helpful to you. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 6, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.